So this was a brand new door 2 runs back. You're not putting that window up in a hurry. A lot of trophies over the years. Also a lot of carnage. This video, we're going to do a little bit of the carnage side of things. So Brian and I were chatting and he asked me to count how many diffs I've done in this current bullet. There's 4 here. A broken J-arm, a turbo. There's a pitman arm broken just behind there too. So we're going to go back through the videos and find out exactly how each of these breakages happened. We're going to have a look at one of the earlier Team Bullet trucks where we ran an 80 series rear and high steer, so similar setup to what we're about to achieve with the current truck. Some rollover footage. Going good. So we put it on the driver's side, as you saw on the stage. Adam's towed me back to camp, which we didn't get footage of because it's GU. What we've done, we're going to take out the glow plugs, give it a quick squirt. Anything?
Not much, eh?
So that's what we do. We didn't have to do that, but as a precaution, no oil at all. Just going to show you what it takes to keep a truck like this going. So in a decade, we've done 6 diffs, we've done a transfer case set of gears, we've done a pair of axles, we've done a pitman arm, a J-arm, a turbo, an alternator, belts. Now what we haven't broken is a CV. So the Longfields have really shown that they're a strong aftermarket accessory. We'll start with a bit of footage of the Bullet before this one. It was a Gen 1, 80 series rear, 75 front.
Oh no!
The V6 Commodore motor, auto. Now this truck had high steer, but twice I was able to pull all the studs out of the knuckle. So again, wasn't a bulletproof setup. This being the truck's last comp. We ended up doing some damage to the chassis and breaking one of those knuckles again. The start of the current Bullet's life. We did a photo shoot for four-wheel drive action. We did a rear axle here running the 35s. It was a photo shoot, probably going a little bit too hard. Running 37-inch traps and crawler gears does take a lot of toll on the diffs. So the 2 front diffs, both under winch. One was up Sugarloaf, where we were winching out of a rut and I went left hand down. Oh, so a little bit of a mistake on my behalf. The second happened just on one of the last runs. Actually the last run. Coming up over some man-made rock steps and some tyres. Again, the winch was pulling us down and us trying to drive up. Also, we did a tail shaft here. On one of the big square concrete blocks. Something we'll remedy in this current build. Another front center went at Willow Glen back in 2014 on stepping up. We got to the last log at the top and again, at full lock, trying to climb it, it let go. Adam had to go into Goulburn and buy an open centre. We had none. And we continued the weekend, pleasing the crowd. So a couple of big hits here and that back axle did break. Oh! The pitman arm. We snapped the pitman arm on a social run.
What's it broken?
Yeah.
Yeah, completely.
Just winch it up the hill.
What happened?
It was a big group of people. Again, we had a spare. We got it together again.
Thanks, Roadrunner. It's always been in my box, that one.
I've never broken one of them in 30 odd years. Hopefully this nut comes off without an issue. J-arm we broke on a solo run up 6 stage. We carry a spare, so it wasn't the end of the world. It cost us a couple of hours.
Oh, no steering.
But it's probably the first one I'd done in about 5 years. Now with the rears are a little bit different. The rears don't just go kaboom and stop you driving. Well, they didn't in my case. So a couple of big steep climbs, some hardcore runs, and then basically pulling it off the trailer in reverse with no noise around me. You can hear the diff going clunk clunk. Got to give it a go. We're solo, remember? Anything breaks, it's a 2k walk back to the 79. This is where the trail gear, reduction gears actually let go. Not blaming this run because this was purely just walking up a couple of rocks. It's where I think we did the damage, and we are so lucky it didn't break in here because it would have been a long tow out.
On your steering!
We've had a turbo and an alternator let go in Willow Glen mud. I'll miss Willow Glen, but I won't miss this mud. I think we were probably the 60th car through here and nobody had gotten past the 80 points, so the crowd did appreciate it. Footage from the on all fours mud hole. Hope you enjoyed this, let's call it COVID boredom episode of Team Bullet and some of the breakages and past drives. And as always, thanks for watching.